The latest World Press Freedom Index from Reporters Without Borders (RSF) delivers a sobering verdict. India has slipped to 157th out of 180 countries in the 2026 ranking, a sixth-place drop that places the world's largest democracy in the very serious category for press freedom. Globally, the average score stands at its lowest point in the index's 25-year history, with more than half the world's countries now rated difficult or worse. This decline is not occurring in a vacuum. 25 years ago, the index began amid the shadow of 9/11 and the onset of the global war on terror. Today, multiple overlapping conflicts, Ukraine, Gaza, Lebanon, Sudan, and tensions involving Iran, have created a perfect storm for authoritarian control. In such environments, information becomes a strategic weapon and governments tighten their grip. South Asia exemplifies the malaise. Bangladesh, around 152nd, and Pakistan, around 153rd, sit marginally above India despite a student-led revolution in the former and military influence in the latter. Nepal, Sri Lanka, and the Maldives continue to outperform the regional laggards. The deeper malady is the global strongman phenomenon. Leaders project strength through displays of impunity, and the systematic suppression of independent journalism forms its bedrock. When the press cannot scrutinize power, accountability evaporates. In India, this manifests in multiple, mutually reinforcing failures. Indian media bears significant responsibility. Too many outlets have abandoned professional ethics for ideological alignment with majoritarian, non-democratic tendencies. This is not mere political bias, it is a structural shift. A state-dependent revenue model, reliant on government advertising and favorable regulatory treatment, has replaced the adversarial watchdog role envisioned in any democracy. Concentrated ownership linked to political and business elites compounds the problem, as documented by RSF. Legal and digital intimidation completes the picture. India recorded 65 internet shutdowns in 2025, the highest among democracies, often during protests or moments of political sensitivity. Major social media platforms have repeatedly confirmed receiving government orders for content takedowns and censorship. These tools do not merely restrict information, they normalize control and chill public discourse. The consequences extend beyond journalists' safety and public trust. A compromised press weakens democratic legitimacy, enables policy failures to fester unchecked, and erodes India's soft power on the global stage. When the fourth estate becomes an extension of the state or a cheerleader for ideology, citizens lose the independent information essential to informed consent. Revival demands more than ritualistic defenses of the index's methodology. It requires media houses to rediscover editorial independence, even at the cost of short-term revenue. It demands political leadership mature enough to tolerate scrutiny rather than equate criticism with disloyalty. And it requires citizens to support outlets that prioritize truth over narrative comfort. Press freedom is not a luxury or a Western import. It is the foundation that prevents impunity from becoming governance. At 157th and falling, India is sending a troubling signal to its own people and the world. When the strongman's playbook supplants democratic norms, everyone eventually pays the price, starting with the truth.
देश दुनिया की रखी खबर
हर रोज हर शाम
कानो कान
सुनते रहें द लेंस पॉडकास्ट।
रही अपडेट लेंस के साथ।